Hello, welcome back to another episode of The Assembly Line. Today we're going to talk about
Happy
the Tigers, their
Tuesday.
series. What are we doing?
Saying happy Tuesday to the fans, to the listeners.
Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to start out. Either say it or don't say it because you mumbled it. Anyways,
I was gonna say the day, today's day, but
oh,
it's not that day for everybody
yeah.
else.
Happy Tuesday, 8/12. Um, anyways, we'll talk to Tigers. Um, then we're going to do our Lions preview, go through the schedule with our win-loss prediction. Then I have a draft idea that I'm going to spring on the boys at the end because I'll be gone on Thursday, and we like to do, a full drafts for all three of us. And then maybe if we haven't gone too long, we'll do our new CNN segment. But yeah, to start us off, I mean, did Matt Vierling save the Tigers season?
It sure seems that
Some are
way.
saying.
I mean,
So
Gave us a series dub in
that's
the
right.
end. So
Yep. So
yeah, save the series.
what day was that? Friday. It was
That
Friday.
Friday.
Scooble pitched. Got the win with Matt Vierling's 3-run home run in the 8th inning to take a 6-5 lead. Scooble didn't have his best stuff. I don't really have it in front of me. Let's see.
I do.
He gave up
went
back-to-back home runs, I think, in
Yeah. He had
the fourth or fifth inning, and then he got pulled. He had like over 95 pitches and like four and whatever he pitched.
he had,
wrong.
It wasn't
he had 92 pitches, so you're pretty dang close.
92. No,
Four and
close,
two,
whatever.
4 2/3. He only gave up 6 hits, but he gave up 4 runs, 4 earned runs, and 2 walks. He only had 6 Ks, so not his best stuff. His ERA for the season is still 2.35, so pretty damn good. But
Got the dub though.
Yep.
Well, not
No,
he
no,
didn't,
he
but the
didn't.
Tigers
Yeah.
got the dub. Yeah.
Melton actually came in, pitched 3 and 1/3 innings, only giving up
Oh, he
1
pitched
run.
pretty well.
That was pretty good. And then Finnegan
Keep getting
shut the door.
Melton and was it Morton?
Yeah.
No. Who's the old guy? Is it Morton?
Morton.
Morton's a
Morton?
starter.
Yeah.
Melton's a reliever.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yep. But Finnegan is getting the save again.
Yeah, he's 3 for 3
yep.
with
Yeah.
the Tigers.
So yeah, Scooble gave up a run in the first inning, then we came back with 3 in the second. Or sorry, he gave him one up run in the second. We came back with 3, and you're thinking Scooble's on the mound, it's game over.
Yeah.
Then in the 5th
Yeah.
inning, as you said, he gave up 2 home runs. In the 5th, they took a 4-3 lead, and then Morton gave up 1 in the 8th. I thought it was over.
Melton.
Yeah, you're right,
Kyle
Melton.
got you on
Yep. I actually turned it off after he gave up the home run. I was like, it's over. Tigers don't seem like they're the comeback kids like they were last year. And then I saw that they had 2 on with no out, so I turned it back on and I watched Vierling hit the home run. Kind of a stroke of good luck, I guess,
Yeah.
maybe. I don't know. But so that was cool. And then it was
That
nice
was
to see Finnegan come out and get the save. Should note that Vierling is now out 10-day IL with
Dude swung so hard.
oblique. Well, that's what
Oblique,
Hurt his oblique.
on I think it was yesterday's broadcast there because he played Saturday as well. And yesterday's broadcast they were saying it's weird because they can't pinpoint like when he hurt himself. Normally you can go back and see like this is the swing that did it. Yeah, it sounds like they don't really know, when it happened, but regardless, he went out kind of on top.
Is he faking it now? Like because he's like, I had my moment. Like I'm just gonna say I have an oblique injury. So let that moment kind of fizzle, and then I'll come back and be my 150 batting average self.
No,
You
say that,
takes.
and he's just that's absolutely wrong. So May he came out, or he's batting. He had 19 at bats in August, and he hit 368. So he was starting to feel himself. He in the beginning of the year, for most of the year, he was around 200, under 200. He got it up to 233. I mean, Torque might have a little bit better average now, but there was a stretch of time where Torque was hovering around that 220, 230. So
He's at 243
yeah,
right now.
the last 30 days he's
Was it
batting.
Vierling?
Vierling's batting
This series was
286
it Friday?
in the last 30 days.
He had a
So
he had a crucial error. I don't know if it was this series or the last series. It's Twins, but he missed a fly ball
okay.
in center field, and it cost us 2 or 3 runs in the game. But
I think it was just one run.
What about
it
Glaber?
happens.
I mean, that happened to Glaber too.
But anyways, did you see Holt Keith's wife in the stands? She like had the whole at bat on video, and like one of her friends like called the home run shot. It's
I'm
pretty
pretty
cool.
sure it was his wife.
Yeah, Colt Keith's wife.
Matt
That called the
Vierling's
shot.
wife or girlfriend. Not her friend. It
Oh,
was
that
her.
called it.
Yeah.
That was another wag. But anyways, yeah, I thought that was
Anyways,
pretty neat
Matt Vierling is
because it
actually
looked
hitting better.
pretty packed and at Comerica Park and everything. Place is buzzing on a Scooball Friday night. Any night, Scooball's place is buzzing. But it's glad they got that opener in.
Good analysis.
I mean, there's more, but you guys are just gonna be like, no, that doesn't do it. It's
No,
like,
what do you
why
got
do
to
I
say? Well,
like?
you're
You
coming.
guys have completely different. You guys have to deal with stats and everything, but really, you got to take it game by game and like how what the feel of it is for and everything like that too.
I mean, you
Like
said he's
a
going to
lot of
come
it
back
goes
and
into
bat
it.
his normal 180 self. He's batting 233, and
No, I
he's
said
hitting two.
150.
What?
I said 150, not
Okay,
180.
even worse. And he's batting 286 in the last 30 days. So he is starting to play better.
With what 3 RBIs?
Oh, so
He's
now
only
we're
getting
going to talk
RBI
about
if someone else is
RBIs
on
and
base.
everything. I mean,
How many runs scored? How many RBIs?
he's got 7
In
RBIs.
August. In August?
In August, he's got
August is only 11 days
4
old.
RBIs, 3 on that home run.
Yeah.
Okay.
In 11 days, that's
How
pretty
many
good.
runs scored?
I don't know. It's not up,
At least
but like,
one.
so that's what we're gonna go by RBIs.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Run scored is also if you get a 2-out hit, then the next guy up grounds out. There's like you can't control run score.
Kyle's on the team of Riley Green, can't hit in the clutch, and just everything negative about everything. Sometimes but it's a team game. If you don't hit home runs, it relies on other people. You rely on other people. Other people have to get on base. Other people have to hit you in. It's not. I mean, if you're batting 286, that's pretty good these days and age.
I know how the game works.
Doesn't seem like it.
Well, you first started off talking about he was
just
hitting
saying,
150.
let's not get all hoopla about a little bit of a 200 batting average in a month of August in 10 days.
Well, the month of August, he's batting 386, so it's over 200, over 300, over 350. I'm not saying oh my God, we're back because Matt Vierling hit 1 home run and he's on fire all of a sudden. That's not what I'm saying. It was just a joke of like, did Matt Vierling save the season, number 1? Number 2, I said that he's playing better than he has been. When he started off the season, and he got hurt and he came back, he wasn't hitting well. To raise your average from 200 to 286, you got to be doing a little bit of something, right? True or false?
Get on base more.
Exactly. How do you score runs? If you don't hit a home run, you get on base more.
House home plate.
I don't know. Why are you like so against Matt Vierling? Like, I didn't say he's freaking Aaron Judge out there. I just said he's been playing better.
I know. His stats say more than what it feels like. That's all I'm saying. Doesn't feel like he's batting 300 this month. It feels like he's not. He's still like he had, I love him for it. He had that big ass home run, his Javi moment. He has that. But other than that, it just doesn't feel like he's producing at the level of like other people. That's all I'm saying. It just doesn't doesn't feel like he's producing like his stats say. All I'm saying.
Okay,
That's why I said the 150
have you watched
because he didn't
every
feel
have
like
you watched every at bat? Have you watched every game?
No.
Okay, so that's
But when I
something
watch,
else that's
it's not
wrong.
very good.
Well, then you need to stop watching because it seems like he does well when you don't
other than
watch.
Friday night. But
I think it is important to note that home run came off a pinch hit.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Kerry
a pinch hit
Carpenter.
He was
home run,
cold coming
yeah.
in.
Yep.
I was surprised they did take out Carp.
It's a lefty
Against
pitching.
the lefty, though.
They've always done that.
I know.
Well, it shouldn't be surprising.
It was just like I don't know. I know like Carp's a lefty and lefty's pitching, but I know it's not surprising when it comes to AJ Hinch and how he manages. I'm just saying, like it's just a little surprising. You got some of the Kerry Bonds out there, and then he's getting pinch hit for, and it's just like I don't know. It was just, and then you put in, then you pinch hit Matt Vierling for it, and then it's just like, damn, like this is really who we want hitting in this situation is Matt Vierling rather than Kerry Carpenter, but it worked out. So like,
Kerry Carpenter was also 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts in that game so far. So he obviously wasn't seeing the ball very well.
Yeah, he was not back to producing. Kyle wanted Kerry probably traded back in June. He probably thinks Riley Green does. Okay, I want you to keep the same attitude about Riley Green not producing because he only produces when we're up. Yes, you look at his stats.
Riley Green being clutch. It's only not necessarily about being producing. It's him being clutch.
No, it's not. You look.
That was my thing on Riley Green was him being clutch.
No, I'm saying I'm not talking about what you said. I'm not talking about what you said. I'm talking about keeping the same attitude that you have against Matt Vierling with Riley Green. Because if you look at his numbers when we're winning the game, it's not about clutch. It's about winning. When we're winning, they are like double.
No,
they are
no. Because I have more. I know what you're saying, but I have like when it comes to like your gut, like your anticipation or your fan thing, or you're like who would I rather feel? Who would I have a better feeling of being up to bat in a certain situation, Riley Green or Matt Vierling? It's still going to be Riley Green, even though I don't think he has a clutch gene, and he's not like I know he's not producing, but it doesn't feel like he's not producing. Like it feels like Matt Vierling still has a lot to prove for me to like get on the same level, like where it's like
no shit.
I don't feel like he's like not necessarily a nuisance, but where I don't feel like he's a
breaking. Matt Vierling is not the star Riley Green is. Heard it here first.
Wow. Just saying, like he's got like I'm just
the breaking news music.
There's a difference, like there's a difference between the two and how I feel about him. It doesn't mean like I know Riley Green has been having shit stats. He's striking out all the time, and he doesn't like.
He also doesn't hit
when we're down.
Losing.
He doesn't come through and everything like that. Like I get that, but at the same time, like he does more when we're up. He's shown that he can still do it, so I still think that he can do it. He has it in him. He's just not. Whereas Matt Vierling, it's like I don't have that same feeling where it's like I've seen you do this. I've seen you like come through in the clutch like this. I don't have that same high hopes. It's more of a Matt Vierling's up. I don't know what's gonna happen. Can he do it? I don't know. It's like, oh, Riley Green's up. Yeah, no, he can get it done. He just, I don't know. It's just I know his stats don't back it up.
No, he can get it done, but he doesn't have the clutch.
But it's again, we're going back to those boom feelings.
We're not talking about boom feelings. We're not talking about all that stuff. You said Matt Vierling's not that. He's not that. Yeah, he has a good average, but he's not producing, so it doesn't matter. Well, Riley Green's the opposite. He's producing, but he doesn't hit the ball. And he produces when it doesn't matter.
It's like a 50-50 shot with Riley Green if he's going to strike out or have an impactful hit. With Matt Vierling,
I'm not talking about when he goes up to bat what you're going to get. You just like shot him down because he's hitting better. You're like it doesn't matter. He still sucks.
Oh.
That's basically what you said. Wait till it goes back to 150.
You're paraphrasing like a motherfucker right now.
That's what you said. You're like he's going to come back and go back to 150. That's what you said. And he might.
No, I'm saying. No, all I was saying was about the injury. It's like, I had my moment.
And
do I want to, like, I'm not playing, like, whatever. Yeah, I'm not, like, yeah. He's like,
What was he
yeah, I'm
going to
not
say,
playing the
Ben? He was
I'm
going
best.
to
not
say, I'm
playing
not
well.
playing well, but he is playing well
Yep.
of late. Is he
Yeah,
playing these
well,
great, these
fair
this
enough.
absolute, like he's not Aaron Judge and Spencer Torkelson hitting home runs and getting the OBP up and everything, but he's getting on base.
That's
Okay, would you rather
all I'm
have a guy
saying.
hit 200 and not hit home runs, not score, or would you rather him hit 280 and get on base but not score? Because then it's all in the player. It's a player. It's the players
What?
around him.
200 and do nothing, or bet 280 and do nothing?
Yeah. What would you rather
Well, it
have?
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does matter because when
I'd
you
rather
bet
have
If
the
they're
guy
not
that's
getting
not
200,
hitting
RBIs and
well.
not scoring runs, I don't think it doesn't matter. Like, if you're
but
on
it
base, it
does
don't mean
matter.
shit. You're not scoring and you're not driving in runs. At the end of the day, it don't mean shit.
But
True,
it
but
gives
at
you
the same,
the
but what
other
I'm
people
saying
more of
is,
an opportunity.
yes, you have an opportunity. Then now all it takes is one, a guy to
That's
drive him
just,
in.
yeah, it's an opportunity that everybody's going to be like, all right, cool, we got somebody on, and the other guy's just going to disappoint.
Okay, but then that's what people have been doing when Matt Vierling's on base. But it's not his fault that people can't hit him in, or it's not his fault people aren't on base. Now maybe he isn't hitting with runners in scoring position. I don't have the stats in front of me, but still,
And you got to hit for doubles, get yourself into scoring position.
just
Singles will win games, but it takes a lot long. Takes more good things to happen in a row in order for you to score if you're going to get singles.
Counterpoint: the
That's
Tigers are
how,
one
there's
of the
no
best.
counterpoint to that.
How much you want to bet? The Tigers are one of the best in going first to third on singles. So you don't need to hit the double. You can just go first to third. You got
Because they
runners
hit and
first to
run.
third.
no, it's
What?
not because of hit and
Because they
run.
hit and run, or
No,
they
it's
hit
not.
oppo and stuff like
No,
that.
they're just
But
It's
aggressive.
called
they
base
have
running
speed.
aggressiveness.
But I'm just saying, and you got it. But is it counterpoint slash question? Is Vierling fast?
It's fast enough. I mean, everybody on the team's been doing this
Vierling going first or third?
on some
Maybe
balls.
not
Yeah,
on a torn
probably.
oblique.
I mean, Gleyber Torres does it. Gleyber Torres
That's what I
fast.
mean. You gotta. That's what I mean about, like, helping manufacture runs, right?
And how do you do that? You get on base. You hit the ball.
And then you have to have the speed and the base running ability to go from first to third or from second to home and, like, all this other stuff. Like, you have to.
Just why don't you just say that you do not like Matt Vierling? Just once and for all. That way
No,
we don't
I'm
have to
on
keep
record
talking.
saying I love Matt Vierling.
You
Why do you
can
keep
change your
poo pooing
opinions.
on him?
I'm not poo-pooing on him. I'm
No, I have
just, I
no
don't
boom
know. I just,
feeling. Betting
I
280
don't.
of recently sucks.
He doesn't tickle
He's
my
faking
taint
this
when it
injury
comes
so
to,
he can come
like,
back and say I was hurt,
Yes,
so
Matt
I'm
Vierling isn't
gonna
some
hit
super
worse.
like. There's a reason we got him from the
that was more of a
Phillies.
joke, Ben.
He's
Like, come
not.
on. And then now Ryan took it and ran with it.
No, because you mean it. Because you did not know that he was hitting that well. You did not know that he was hitting that well.
Exactly. That's why I said it was
And
like a joke.
in every joke, there's a hint of truth.
Yep, that's what they say.
I wouldn't
Anyways,
go
all
that
right, we
far.
can
Not
move
not
on.
true.
All right, game 2. Let's see what do we got. We lost 7-4. Kyle's boy Morton, not the best outing. Again, we had an early lead, 2-1 after 2, and then Morton gave up 3 in the 4th and 2 in the 5th, and it was 6-4. And then you thought maybe we had a little bit of a chance, but then we gave up another one in the 8th, and it was all out from there. Matt Vierling, 1 for 2, 1 RBI in the game.
There's just 4 RBIs in August.
I mean, August is only it was only
I'm
at
just
at the
saying.
time was only 9 days long, and he only hit twice because he got injured. Anyways, yeah, Morton came in, just not great.
Before that game. Anyways, all right.
Yes, the first 7 days he did not have an RBI. Want me to go through everybody's RBIs, see what they are? Yeah, not. I don't know. We didn't get to watch this. We were at home having a family reunion, so we weren't really tuned into this game. So I was up or getting updates on my phone, but not really watching. Got excited when we, took the lead. Then we got within one, and then all hell broke loose. So not ideal. And then yesterday or Sunday's game, got the win 9-5. Started out hot, 3-0 after three, 7-0 after four. Gave up Casey Mize gave up a couple runs. Yeah, looked good. I thought last night everybody was hitting. I think it was Petrie said on the broadcast that it seemed like the guys actually hit the ball well on Saturday, or at least the starter, which they did. They did score. What was it, 4 runs? So they did a decent job of hitting the ball, and then they took that into Sunday and just kept going. Whoops, I don't know. I know we talked about Riley Green. So Riley Green, came up clutch with a home run in the 6th inning, as we were up 7 to like 2 or something. I don't know, but my thing with that is everybody was like kind of like dogging him on Twitter about like, here he goes again, making plays when it doesn't matter.
Bat padding, if you would.
Yes. If you go back, like, I understand, like, at the time it is a little bit of stat padding, but say you do take his 2-run home run away. Now, in the 8th inning, they hit, I think they hit a home run. Yes, they hit a home run, 2-run home run. That would have made it 7-5. We would have been up by 2. The change of the 8th inning and 9th inning, when you're only up 2 instead of 4, completely changes. Getting one guy on in the 9th, now it's like one pitch ties the game. Yes, it's a little bit of stat padding, but we only won by 4. Like, those runs do matter. Obviously, it's not like we were only up 1 or something like that, but I don't know. That's just my little 2 cents. I think some people are a little hard on that side of it because getting insurance runs do matter. We've, especially with the bullpen we have, everybody complains about our pitching, but then when we get stat padders that come in clutch not clutch, but come up with runs towards the end of the game, they don't think about okay, maybe we do need these runs, but
yeah, that's a good point.
But Kerry Kerry Bombs also hit a no-doubter. Really wasn't that much of a no-doubter. Off the bat, you would have thought it went like 450 yards, but I think it didn't seem like it cleared that much. But yeah, that was cool.
In his face, no doubter still.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it was a no doubt, I guess, but when you see it land, it's just like
Trey Sweeney got called back up, huh?
yes,
for Vierling.
yeah, for
I feel like
Vierling.
he played. Yeah, he played in that game.
Yeah,
it was 354 feet. That home run.
Yeah, that's a short no doubter. Yeah.
Riley Green's was 359.
Okay.
I have a
everybody but Javi had a hit.
Javi's cooled off. Javi's looking like last year. Javi.
What do you think his average is?
I have it up.
224.
You're so off. 265. If it was 224, there'd be a lot more people upset. But yeah, he just hasn't had the.
Maybe he's last. I don't know. I guess the last couple of games that I've watched.
Yeah, it seems like he's striking out a little bit more.
He's striking out. These guys.
Hey, would you see him?
Those sweeper sliders are getting him again, way off the plate.
Let's just hope him and Green get hot again at the same time.
So Javi Baez went 0 for 4, but he scored a run.
Yep.
And we all know those are big, big stats.
Yep.
More important. Run scored, that's more important than going 0 for 4.
True. I mean, he reached on an error.
Yep. Not even a walk.
Put the ball in play.
Yeah.
Yep.
Something Riley Green doesn't do very often.
Right. Question. It's a somewhat off topic question. Can you believe Jose Ramirez is third in the league in stolen bases this year with 33? He's two off the lead.
No, I
Yeah,
cannot
I
he's
feel
believe
like
hitting.
that.
that's. I feel like I've never I guess I've seen him steal a base once, but that was because it was like Tigers were up three or something, and he got a single and he stole a second without a throw. But like, do you think that's what majority of them are? Or does he like actually steal bases?
No, he actually steals bases. I want to say
He's a runner, okay.
he went.
I
He
wouldn't
did
you wouldn't
the.
think of him at that like with his stature and everything, you know?
I want to say he had a 40 or 30-30 last year. 30
Yeah.
steals, 30 home runs. He did it
I just
twice, once in 2018, once in 2024.
I was looking up some pitching stats with Scoob and I was scrolling down and that's what I saw and it just caught my eye. Wasn't anticipating that, but
Um,
anyways,
Yeah.
so the
back
Tigers
to the
now
Tigers.
are we're recording this before we start against Chicago. Right now, since the Arizona game or Arizona series, we're 7-5 in the last 12, which is not bad, not terrible. We did play Philly in there. Minnesota's a series we probably should have won, but just got to keep that kind of going where it's, just keep winning series. The rest of August we play one team above 500, and that's Houston, which could be huge because I think we won yesterday. I think Toronto lost, so we're tied for first place again in the American League. And then Houston's also fighting for the top seed. So it's kind of like right now it's kind of us three. Obviously, we'd all have to win the divisions and everything, but that's who's fighting for it right now. But I
Cleveland's
mean,
only six back from the lead right now,
Yeah.
too.
yep, yeah.
But
They're
looking at their
they're
schedule,
catching
like
up.
they've been
It'd be nice to grow this lead back to like 9 for September. And
Yeah.
we
they've
have
had a
one,
fairly
two.
easy schedule, but Detroit hasn't had that hard of one either in that
We have
same kind of period, and
yeah,
they've been taking advantage of it, and we haven't.
we have 6 series left in
Six
August,
left.
and like I said, 5 are against under 500 teams, and the one against Houston, the above 500 team, is at home. We do go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We do go 10 straight games. We have no days off for 10 days. Then we get a break, and then it's 6 games. But little
You got it. How many of these against Chicago do you think they have to win?
they have to win 2.
And they go at Minnesota for. There's no way they should lose in Minnesota. If anything, I think
Lose
they
a
need to
series now. I mean,
win 6 in a row here. Put everybody to sleep. Win your 6 games. Move
no, we
on.
got 4 against
We got four
Minnesota.
against Minnesota.
Win your 7 games and move on.
We could. Then you do get the
Like
good news is we get Scooble against Houston, so that's good. I mean, yeah. So
Post two.
you're hoping we can handle Chicago without Mize or Scooble. So you're hoping you can get 2 there. Then you got Scooble and Mize against Minnesota. So you're hoping for at worst 4-3 coming out of those 2 games. Hopefully 5 and
they've had
2.
2 6-game losing streaks
Yeah,
in the last month.
brutal.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
That's what led them all. That's what led them everybody back into it. Those, I mean, obviously, but other than that, it's been acceptable, mediocre slash
If
acceptable.
if you just win like 2 of the games in like the losing streaks, it doesn't. And because you had 2
Feels
like
bad.
losing streaks, and one of them was like with Pittsburgh, like it
Mhm.
feels a lot worse than it probably should. But if you just win like 1 or 2 of them, just to break it up a little bit, we'd be sitting. I feel like people wouldn't be as down on this team. But at the same, I mean,
Yep.
the criticism has been warranted. They haven't been playing great, So we'll see. Got you have to start. Let's just start by winning today. Let's take a game by game, win today.
Yeah, win one game at a
Yep.
time, win each series at a time.
I mean, Chicago's not
I
good.
just want to see him get back to BTA, but I don't know if it'll happen.
I don't know if that team's in
Like
there
beginning of
anymore.
the year, yeah.
Because I think our offense can get going where they can put up runs again. Like we do have hitters that can do that. It's more of like, the pitching and the bullpen of like when we do score 7 runs, can we please hold them to 6 or less?
Two
Really
games in the
5.
last 3 series where we held the team below on 3 runs or below.
Yeah. So, you guys got anything else on the Detroit Tiger? We should mention how Kerry Bombs is not going to sign out of the ball since he's gotten back from his injury. He
Yeah,
has been playing pretty well. And Torque has been
him.
um he's raised his average because he was down to like 220. He is back up to 240. So um he's hitting it better. Seems like he's kind of want that losing stretch. It feels like he wasn't like hitting home runs. Might have had like 1 or 2, but it seems like he's kind of upping his power a little bit.
Hmm.
But we'll see. Keep chugging along. We're still in first place. Keep it above 5 games, and we'll just keep it going. I do know our last stretch of the season. Um, we go Cleveland, Atlanta, Cleveland, Boston.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough
Yeah.
what 2 weeks
Yep. And we hold the tiebreak.
tiebreak.
We're up 7-6 on the tiebreaker with Cleveland. So if we can just split them, that means we lose no games, we gain no games, but we have the tiebreaker, so we gain like a half a game. So that would be nice. But it's way in the future. Like we just said, you got to just um, live game to game right now. Just keep winning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any more Tiger talk?
I don't think so.
Nope.
All right, so we'll get into the Detroit Lions season preview. Um, then we'll do the schedule. Since we're all fans of this, we're all have a little bit more input, I think, than the Michigan State one. Just to kind of start it off, I was going to list our departures, new arrivals that we've had this year. Obviously, we lost both coordinators, Aaron Glenn, Ben Johnson, and then as far as players that we lost that were that contributed, we had Kevin Zeitler left. Obviously, Frank Ragnow retired, and then Malafanu also left. Couple Teddy Bridgewater's, not here. The Allen Robinson re-signed. I think he's gone. He didn't really play much, and then Vildor also is
No,
not on that team.
yeah, I don't know about him. Or
I don't think so. I think of Tim Patrick. And then people that we got, we really didn't. We signed DJ Reed, re-signed Derek Barnes, Marcus Davenport, and then we also signed Rock Yassin. I don't know how to say his name, but those are kind of the guys we got. Now, obviously, we drafted Tyleek Williams, Tate Ratledge, and Isaac Tesla are kind of the guys I think that'll make an impact right away. But I don't know if you guys want to start offensive, defensive. What do you want to start with?
Ben.
We can just start offense.
Okay. You want me to go? You guys want to go? I'll go. My
You can
big
go.
thing was obviously the offensive line. Like I mentioned, we lost Ragnow and Zeitler. We gained Ratledge, and then Glasgow's going to step in along with Mahogany. Is that his name?
Yeah, Christian
Yeah.
McConaughey.
So that's kind of where everywhere else, we still have Montgomery, we still have Gibbs, obviously Goff, Laporta, Amon-Ra, Jameson, Tim Patrick. So like everything else is the same. The big question is the O-line. Can the O-line continue to block well like they have in the past? Can those guys mesh well? And then obviously the play calling. Play calling's different. So that's
Yep.
kind of my big thing. I think you know I don't really outside of the offensive line and new play calling. It's really almost pointless to talk about everything else because we already know what we got. Gibbs and Montgomery are probably the best tandem um, backs in the NFL. I don't know who else would compete with them. I mean, you can say Saquon's better, but if you put I'm talking if you're drafting where they
Like
have
your
to
top two.
alternate, yeah, if they have to alternate carries, like you're gonna pick the Lions over anybody else. Side note: do you guys see Jamal Williams is he still isn't on a team?
Yeah, I think he was gonna
He
go to
was
the
working out with the
Bears
Bears,
potentially.
but people were talking about how that's like an all-time bag fumble because we literally offered him a contract and he turned it down because he wanted more. And then we're like, okay, whatever. And then we went and signed David Montgomery. So that was a win.
Oh,
Then
David Montgomery was a better. Yeah, it's kind of like hindsight. You're just, hindsight back then. You're just like, damn, like Jamal was so good when it comes to. I felt like he was good in the locker
Short
room morale
yardage.
guy. He was good with the media. He was punching it in when he got close to didn't really do a lot wrong, right? But then, so you really wanted to keep him as a fan, right? And then we signed Demo, and you see how that goes. Like after like the first few games, you're just like, this guy's way better than
yeah,
Jamal Williams was.
I'm not.
And we got him for about like same or cheaper price than what Jamal like ended up getting. So it was like, okay, this is great.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what I
But
was saying is that it's
so it
weird
is.
that we offered him his role back and he said no, he wanted more money. And then
uh
now he's unsigned, and then we got Demo, the better back, which obviously is hindsight but still, it worked out very well for us that we didn't pay him. He's out of the league. We got a guy that's better than him. And then obviously Amon Ra. I guess we could talk a little bit about JMO.
Dude, I think like our weapons are just monster. And then you got Tesla coming up too, who's been looking good. He high pointed that ball in the end zone for his touchdown on Friday. But and then, I guess also, it's really good to see the reports coming out of Detroit regarding Maurice Norris after his scare on Friday.
Yeah, you're right.
So good. I just wanted to make sure people are aware of all that too, what was going on. But he's doing well. In case you haven't heard, um, but
Nothing.
yeah, the offense. Back
Yeah.
to the offense. So Tesla looked really good Friday. High point of the ball. What you want to see. You don't want to see him like let it come to him. Like he attacks the ball, which is good. I like seeing that in the receivers because then it means that there's effort coming back to the ball, and then the DBs are going to be coming back after it too. So like you gotta fend them off and get there before they do, rather than letting the ball come to you in some of those situations. Could be the difference between a pick and a touchdown. But anyway, seems like good things are coming out there too for him to be like a solid number three, number four. Khalif still looks really good. So they have weapons galore
Yep.
on offense.
Yeah, I mean,
It's gonna
I
be
think
fun to watch.
it all comes down, like I said in the beginning, it all comes down to play calling and how the offensive line holds up.
Like
You have Decker and,
I think over last year we have a better skills. Like we have better weapons than we did last year. Fuck, I
I
even didn't
mean,
mention Laporta. You
well,
got Sam Laporta. He's one of the better. I'm
I
talking about me.
literally,
I'm talking, but
I literally started
like,
off that saying we
We
don't
haven't
need
been
to
able to get
talk about
a
those
word
guys because they're
in.
so good. We already know what they're getting.
oh, I mean, yeah, but no. Like, I'm just saying in terms of like the offense. Like, there's no reason. Like, I'm not worried about their depth in the skill position because they have a lot of skill. Now, if anybody on the offensive line goes down, Jared Goff better turn into Michael Vick because he's gonna need to learn how to maneuver the pocket and get outside the pocket a little bit.
You
'Cause
didn't
that's
listen to
that's
a word I said to
I
begin
did.
this thing.
I'm just giving my opinion on everything.
I guess, yeah. I mean, this is literally what I've been talking about.
Yeah, but you said it in the most boring way possible.
Well, because guys, Amon-Ra St. Brown should be another top receiver. The way he runs his routes, catches the ball, gets those yards, it's going to be insane. You know, it's going to be exactly like we saw last year, but maybe a little better. He does everything the
Amon-Ra is
right
the
way.
only
Imagine
person in
seeing,
Madden that has a 99 catching.
Yep.
imagine
We
seeing
didn't really talk.
Jameson Williams streaking up the field
Yeah.
for a deep ball.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, I
Something
know.
we
Like I
You
said
got
it
Sam
born.
Laporta running a little whip route,
Yeah.
underneath too. Like now you got
Two back.
options.
We
Like,
didn't.
damn.
We didn't talk about two back sets. They're supposedly
Oh, yeah.
using those a little bit more. My point was
With
that like we
gives
know
out
what we're
wide.
getting with all those. Like we know what we're getting with, all those guys is those guys.
The question marks really come
is really
in
just
with
it comes down to like
the
you
O-line
said, the
and
O
play
line
calling.
depth and play calling.
Yeah, exactly. I was just saying what you said, just in a more fun way.
That's rough. All right, yeah, you're wrong. You're right. You did.
Yeah, like we're looking good. We have a lot of depth in a lot of the skill positions, but then
We have
Panay
one
Sewell
depth.
comes down and you got to put in Skipper, and like Skipper's not the best true tackle, at least as of late. I mean, check Houston game. He probably would want that tape burned.
Did you see him in the preseason games?
Skipper?
Hold on.
Oh,
Because
we-
that was last year. And then
Did we win that
burned this year
Texans
now.
game?
we did.
That's all that matters. Doesn't matter if you produce.
I'm
If
just
you win,
saying,
if you get that ball through the uprights or in that end zone, it doesn't matter. As long as you're producing scores.
Yep. Points are the only things that matter.
I know.
Yep.
But yes,
Did he contribute to those points? I don't think so.
He was out there.
Did the offense score?
It doesn't mean he contributed to it.
Sometimes he's got block. He's got
He
block
could get
someone
beat.
every
He
once in a
could
while.
get beat. He could get beat 10 times out of 10, and Jared Goff could go 10 for 10 on those throws.
Yeah, because Jared saw that he got beaten, got it out of his hand. Jared Goff's so smart.
He plays left tackle. He doesn't see it. He's behind him. He doesn't have eyes. He ain't no. And I'm just saying, like, that was a tape you'd want to burn because he's not a true left tackle. Like, it's just something to be concerned about as a fan. If you get Panay Sewell come down there, you got to put Dan Skipper in. You can't have the mindset of being like, oh, all right, yeah, we got depth. Dan Skipper, he's been in the league for a league. We're all good. When in reality, it's like, I don't know about that. Like, Jared Goff better have his wheels on.
Jared Goff doesn't
this
have
game.
wheels.
That's why it's very concerning. Because we don't have a quarterback that can, like, I think it's what it's gonna come down to. You're right, the O-line, but it also is gonna come down to Jared Goff escaping pressure, dealing with the pressure the right way. Because literally, if you look at a lot of his under duress throws, they're quacking.
Yeah.
And that's not good. So it's a little bit of a tandem there. Like, how does Jared Goff deal with the pressure like that? And with a little bit younger O line, and then how does Graham Glasgow step in the center position?
Yeah.
And does Tate Rattler hasn't had a bad preseason, doesn't seem like, so
So
he's fighting for those.
We're gonna have we have like two offensive linemen.
They're the younger
reserves.
ones.
No, I'm not talking. Wait till I finish. I'm not. I was saying we have two backup
The way you
offensive
started
linemen.
that, it sounded like you were coming at me.
Well,
like,
maybe calm down a little bit.
Well, change your tone.
I mean, you literally you're plagiarizing out here. Anyways, it does. I mean, I literally said that offensive line was going to be a problem, and then I was like, yeah, it's going to be a problem because Jared Goff throws ducks.
Could be.
Yeah. That's why
Mark,
it's a huge problem.
yet. It's a question mark, not a problem yet.
I didn't say it was a problem. I said it could be a problem. It could be a problem. It's not saying it's a problem. It's the same thing. Question mark. Could be a problem. True or false? Ben, what are your thoughts?
That we're on a merry-go-round, just going circles.
Ben, talk about the offensive coordinator. What's going to
What do you know
change?
John
about
Morton.
what do you know about him?
What do we
He
think?
was with the Broncos.
I don't. I mean, what do we
Um,
We
think
don't need to
about the
know all this.
with
What
the
do we?
Lions?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Like
know. I'm
me
trying to.
personally, I think it's a good thing because he's been with Dan.
yeah,
He
I'd
knows Dan
agree.
Campbell back in New Orleans. He runs a similar offense to. I would think he runs a little bit similar offense to like Sean Payton. You know, being around there, so he knows how to handle. Like, look what he did a little bit with Bo Nix towards the end of that season. There's going to be a lot of different schemes coming in here. I don't think we'll see like the trick plays, but who knows? Maybe he's going to have a little bit more fun with this team because they have a lot more talented guys and a little bit more experience, so you can do a little bit more of that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I think it'll be good.
So the do you know when Dan Campbell was at Miami? I think it was when he was at Miami. It was either I don't remember if it was anyways. Ben Johnson worked under him in Miami or
Mm-hmm.
New Orleans. Yes.
Assistant tight ends coach. I
Yeah.
think Miami.
And then he obviously came here to be the offensive coordinator. I think people don't really think that Dan Campbell is like an offensive minded, smart person. Like Ben Johnson probably did come up with, trick plays or whatever, but like he learned under Dan Campbell. Like Dan Campbell has some of this stuff in him. Like it's not like Ben Johnson is gone. Our offense is going to suck now. You know what I mean? Like it's not like, I feel like we're still going to have one or two trick. There might not be as many, but we might have one or two trick plays. Like there's more. The offense was more Dan Campbell, I think, than people realize. And, it was mostly Ben Johnson's, but it's not like Dan Campbell was like, hey, you do whatever you want. He is an offensive person. He has say in like the offense. It's not like he's just, letting it go and do whatever you want type thing. And that's what I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he has to get his base knowledge from somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
and Dan Campbell was his mentor. I mean, he probably came up with the ideas like, oh, what if we do this and then kind of do that, come up with the play, but that base knowledge has to come from somewhere.
Yeah.
The only thing is that, John Morton isn't part of that Dan Campbell, tree. So
I thought he did coach
he
with
Base
didn't
them.
learn
knowledge. I
under
think
Dan
like
Campbell.
base knowledge and how you approach the game, like how it's described to approach the game and scheme and play call are like two different things.
True. Yeah, that's true.
So like I think a lot of these coaches at this level, they have a base knowledge, no matter
Yeah.
where they
Yeah.
start. They have a good base knowledge. But like what one coach might have differently, like one coaching tree might have different from another coaching tree, is how they approach their coaching style and how they approach the game and how they call the game or how they want to study the game, so to
Mm-hmm.
say, rather than the knowledge of the game.
Yeah.
I think
No.
that's the differences here with like them and the coaching trees.
And
'Cause
I think
That's what I was
Dan.
meaning to say. I
Yeah.
didn't articulate it well.
I think Dan
no, I
Campbell
know.
instilled a lot of that. I think
I'm just telling
he's the one that
you
wanted to
how I
run the ball
differentiate.
more. Like he's
Yeah.
the run the damn ball guy, whereas Ben Johnson I feel like wanted to do a little bit more
Air it
passing probably
out.
and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So that
obviously on that freaking third or fourth down and one play where they decide to pass it
against
instead of
Washington,
run the ball.
that was fourth down,
Yep.
fourth and one
Yeah. Yep.
on like the
Yep.
12
That was
yard
Ben
line.
Johnson. That was his brilliance.
Yeah.
Hopefully he didn't learn from that.
Hopefully he didn't learn from when he gets the ball first, just running the ball the first time, getting 0 yards, throwing the ball to the flat for 2 yards and 3rd and 8.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. It's every time we got the ball, it was a 3 and out. You're the one that I would always say that. So every time we get the ball first, we're just
It
might
is.
we
That
might as
was
well just
something
punt it
last
on
year.
first down. No, I agree.
I know.
We should have just punted it on
It was
first down.
wild.
It's crazy. But
Oh.
yeah, obviously we've said it 1,000 times, but the Lions offensively is going to come down to the O-line and how well the coordinators mesh, and obviously a little bit of Jared Goff, how Jared plays, and does he play like he did for the most of the 17, 18 games last year? Do we get the Washington one? I mean,
This is
did he have a bad game outside of Washington and Texans.
Oh,
He didn't have a
there's one he
bad. He
threw.
probably not a bad one. He probably had like an okay game or something.
Mm,
I mean, we
no,
won
I don't
we
know.
won
Not really.
15 games. So the only
I
other
know it's
loss
hard
was
to
the
say
Bills,
which
and the
one.
Bills he played
Last game of the
phenomenal.
season against the Vikings, like he had one throw that was that deep ball that was picked off. Then he had another one that was ruled intentional grounding. I don't think it should have been, but
Oh
or it
yeah,
was not ruled intentional grounding, but I think it should have been. That would have been a safety. But I feel like he started out iffy that game, but then got it
yeah.
under control the last game of the season. But
Yeah, he threw 2
maybe
picks in
like
that game too.
yeah, maybe Tampa. Well, the one he threw, it was just a great play by the defender. He didn't think he could jump that high or had the reach for it. But
The,
I remember hearing that.
the thing with
But yeah,
Jared,
he didn't have too many poor games.
yeah, the thing with
At
Jared
least
Goff is he's a game manager. He's not going to make if he doesn't make mistakes, you're probably going to win because he just he
like
manages the game well. He's not going to really win it with his arm.
like off the what do they call it? Off not off off foot or
Offset off
outside the
his back
change
foot.
or no, like off script. When he goes off script, like he's not
Yeah,
somebody that goes off script a lot
yeah.
to like make plays
It'd be
with
cool if he
his like
worked on getting
feet
faster
or
this year.
somebody said he looks quicker. I remember seeing that
He had
online.
56 rushing yards last year on 35 attempts. But you have to figure in that most of those were probably kneels.
True.
But
Yeah, because sacks aren't a
like
stat
against San Francisco,
in
he had 3
pros.
carries for -3 yards. Chicago, 1 for -1.
Yeah, those are
Okay.
all
But against
kneels.
Buffalo, he had 2 for
Question.
13.
This is more or less offense related. Do you think Dan Campbell goes for it the same amount of times, like the rate that he did last year to this year? Or do you
Well,
think
It,
it's
towards the
it's
end,
do
probably
you think it
dependent
might go
on how he
down with?
feels about the offense.
I think on average it's going to be less, just
Yeah,
because
true.
towards the end of the year he was going for it because his defense couldn't stop anybody. So you would think
Yeah.
this year our defense he has a little more trust in our defense, so he might. Well, I mean, I guess
Or is
it
it the
can
other
work.
way
It can
too?
work both ways, but
Yeah,
yeah, but
I
at
know.
when you know your defense can't stop him, you have to go for it because you have
The
to
reason you're
score.
going for it is differently. It's not because you have to score. It's because you're like, let's
Yeah,
go, let's
let's go. Let's
go and
trust our
rather
defense.
than oh
Yeah,
my god, we have to score. Yeah.
but I think it will be probably a little bit less. A lot of it's just going to depend on how they're playing too. I feel like obviously you can go back to that 49ers game, which I'm still okay with the call. There are a lot of people that are upset. Should have said he should have kicked the field goal to tie it. Who knows? We probably don't even win the game, even if we do kick the field goal. But
In the
and
NFC Championship game, right?
yeah, and the guy literally, what's his name? Uh, Josh Reynolds literally had the ball in his hands and dropped it. So like that wouldn't even be a question anymore. But like I like that he goes for it. He trusts the team and remember the Packers game when he went for it on like 4th and inches?
The for the one at home
Yeah. 'Cause
where Goff fell.
Oh, to
oh yeah, he did
to
fall.
seal
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah. Well,
It
while
was a
we were,
stumble.
it was tied though. No, no, we were
No,
We
up
were up
3 or
3.
something.
no,
No, it was
it
tied.
was
It was
tied.
tied. It was tied.
Either way, yeah,
It was
that was
tied.
super ballsy, but kind of like it.
It was either kick the field goal or go for it, and
Our
the
defense
refs were
wasn't
calling.
stopped. Our defense was worse than Swiss cheese.
Yeah. But yeah, so while I was talking about defense, we'll talk about the defense now. I mean, the biggest key returner this year, Aiden Hutchinson. Everything sounds like everything is pointing to him being an absolute animal. They had to put a Hutch rule in practice. Um, I forget exactly what it was, but it was basically like he's
Offense
gonna,
keeps going.
yeah, he's gonna like he'll get to the quarterback, but the offense will keep going to continue to play because he gets to the quarterback so fast. Which typically he lines up against the right tackle, which would be Penei Sewell.
Which is yeah.
So is that a cause for concern for Penei Sewell, or does that mean because maybe he's against going against someone else? I don't know, but
Which is elite.
or maybe
Heard it here.
he's yeah. I mean he's yeah, but was I think Ben and I were we talked about it because I think I said the thing about Big Cat about how he said the stars aligned last year.
Oh yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, dude, how do you say
What
that?
stars
He said
for the
this
Lions?
the stars aligned that the Lions basically like everything went for us last year. That's
Holy
what he
shit,
said.
they did. The stars were like,
But
I've never
so
seen a more discombobulated line of stars.
the things he said though were that we went 15-2, had a home playoff game. So like those were like we were the 1 seed. And it's like when you look at it like that, but when the fact that your defense can't stop anybody, what are you supposed to do? We had 11 guys out. But
Jeez.
I was saying about
I don't
how
even know. Like by the end of the season, I don't even think we had like
no,
one starter, two
no,
maybe
we
Jack
definitely
Campbell
did.
and
No, we definitely Carl. No,
DJ Reader.
and
we had a
Anzalone.
couple. But anyways, my point was that
He's a little
I
missing time.
mentioned on that how Hutchinson was literally playing at like an MVP level. Like he was gonna set like sack records. Like he literally
It
could
was
have if he kept
record
his
level.
pace up, he
It was
literally
Hall of
could
Fame
have been
level.
MVP. So just getting him back.
At
Hopefully he
least in the
is.
conversation.
Yeah. Hopefully he's healthy. Getting him back's huge.
We
Obviously
got
we
defense player of the year for sure.
yeah. Obviously we get everybody else that was injured back. Angelone's going to be healthy. Um, Reader's healthy. Davenport's healthy. Um, obviously, we're missing
Elite or
McNeil's going to be out for at least probably like the first half, first
DJ Reed
75%.
is really good. I think he's a
DJ Reed
really
is
good addition.
corner. Ya
You
Sing
got
or however you say it. He's he's a starter on other teams. Maybe he's not our starter, but he should be a decent backup at the very
How
minimum. We
about the
obviously have
linebacker we drafted?
I have not,
no.
but
Oh,
who's
I
the
thought that's what
The
lineman?
you.
what?
Like first round pick. Who
What
was
lineman?
our lineman?
Tyleek Williams.
Yeah, I haven't heard
Yeah,
anything about
He's
him.
good. Oh, you haven't? I've been seeing good things. Like he's gonna be an animal. He's gonna be a monster
I,
up
honestly,
front. Like he takes on double teams and one on one with the linebacker with the running backs like a lot. That's what happened a lot during the preseason game from the footage I saw and the breakdown I saw of him.
I mean,
He's gonna be Aleem McNeil. I mean, he's an interior D line. You're
yeah,
not gonna hear his name like thrown out there all the
yeah.
time, like for sacks and stuff. He has a different role to fill. Like
Is
DJ Reader probably will more or less be
the sack guy?
the run stopper guy. I think more of the nose rather than the one technique, but they can both play both.
Is Tyleek Williams? He from Ohio State?
Yeah,
Okay, that's what I thought. He like
So we have
semi quick?
he's got
Because
yeah.
I mean, Hutch is so good around
He's a
the
Lee
edge.
McNeil 2.0.
But when I think Lee McNeil, I don't really think this. He does okay, but Hutch is so good at running the edge and making the
Yeah,
quarterback
like
step up.
stepping up.
So like having quicker D tackles, be able to collapse and get the guy is huge, especially with Caleb Williams,
I think
Jordan Love, now JJ
he's quicker than
McCarthy
Reader.
in the division. Just quicker quarterbacks. You need a little
Mhm.
bit quicker defensive tackles to make sure they don't get out. But yeah, I forgot about him.
I think he's a good. I don't know. I have high hopes for him or high expectations.
And then
I think
obviously we
he'll be
have.
good.
Do we have
Or a
the
good
best
feeling.
safety duo in the NFL? Kirby
Yeah,
Joseph and Brian Branch.
I'd say so. No
If
reason to
Branch even
say no.
plays, did Branch play like mostly safety last year?
nickel. I
No,
think more
because our
nickel.
corners kept getting
Yeah,
hurt, so
he
we had
kind
to
of
move up to
play. Yeah,
nickel.
that's what I
Oh,
thought.
So then Iffy Molifanu had to fill in for safety, and he
Yeah,
doesn't know how to cover the broadside of a barn. He's more
yeah,
of a run stopper. So like that was not.
yeah. See, I mean, again, we forgot to mention it, and I forgot his name, but we obviously have a new defensive coordinator. Aaron Glenn's out, like I said a while ago.
oh,
So
Kelvin Shepard,
Calvin Shepard, that's
internal
right.
hire.
Yep. So we'll see how that goes too. I mean, in terms of, I guess, besides blitzing, I feel like, or like when to blitz, for the most part, I feel like, defensive coordinators don't do as much because it's a lot of like
Mm,
recognition. I'm not saying this, I just say as much because there's a lot of recognition things that the defensive, it's more outside the game, I feel like. Because in the game, it's a
hmm
lot of your linebackers saying, check this, check this. It's a lot of more communication around the guys that are out there. I guess maybe that's more college because now they have player to play or player to coach, but I don't know what's going on, but I don't know. this. I feel like the defense can't be worse, and we're getting a lot. Like had a top 10 defense for everybody got hurt, even if not a top 5 defense. So just having those guys back would be huge, or is going to be huge, and I don't know. It's exciting.
I need to start praying. Lions fans out there, start praying for no injuries.
And we
Kickstart
had
it in August.
we had 2 more guys that got season-ending
Saw
injuries. I mean, they're
or whatever got evaluated for lower leg injury. I haven't seen any updates on him though.
Did you say Hassanin?
Whatever his name is.
Of Boise State.
Yeah, the DN, the rookie DN.
Yeah.
He was having a good preseason too.
I don't really. Maybe
or Sold. Is it Swordsdale?
I don't know. I care more.
Colby Sorsdal, yeah.
I care more
he went
about.
Out too. He's on the other two.
I care more about
He was
what happens at the practices than I do the preseason games. I feel like those just get your.
I know. I'm saying he's been having a good
No.
preseason.
I know.
I guess camp. I guess is what I should be saying.
I'm just saying in general, just because when I hear preseason, I'm thinking of preseason games, and it's just like you said of Williams, getting double teamed and stuff. It's like, okay, but now when you have Hutch out there, like he's probably not getting double teamed, so it's a completely different when you're out there with the actual starters, and Travis Hunter got kind of bodied, I guess, but he's going against third string or second string receiver, not first string, so it's just it's more about getting the players' feet under them rather than really my evaluation of them.
So far, so this is the offensive line, first team offensive line, according to like this Tim Twentyman's day 12 observations.
Mm-hmm.
Sewell, Ratledge, Glasgow, Mahogany, and Decker. And they began the period, whatever, must have done offense versus defense at practice with 5 straight wins. The offensive line did. So
yeah, probably
O-line coach seems to be doing really good.
Did our O-line coach didn't leave? Did he?
Yeah, he Braley. No, he stayed.
He interviewed for like the Seahawks OC and stuff. Good, that's good. Probably lose him next year. We should have hired him for OC.
Pretty sure he stayed.
I don't know how good he is, but just to keep.
He was in the market. Yeah, he was in the running for it. I think. I don't know.
The last thing I guess we'll talk about is the special teams. We obviously get
Jake Bates
back, and then obviously Fox. I forget what's his first name.
Jack
Fox. Jack Fox is back, so we have another. I mean, hopefully Bates can keep the fire going that he had last year. Because if he's like a surefire kicker again, like that's going to be awesome.
I think he had like a 56-yard field goal, and he kicked it probably 70.
Yeah. So you guys want to do the what?
One more thing. So the door isn't closed for Zadarius Smith to come back.
A lot of reports are saying
he doesn't want to. But he did break up with his Detroit girlfriend.
His girlfriend broke up with him.
That plays into it. Well, they broke up.
I didn't know that she was from Detroit.
Yeah. It sounds like there's a chance that he is waiting for camp to get done with because he doesn't want to do camp.
Yeah.
Which I don't know.
That's what the rumor is.
We don't really.
But they do.
He's also going to be like a backup, so it's maybe not a backup. He might. He didn't even play that much, guy. But yeah. So it's like it's not a huge thing. If he was, T.J. Watt out there, like playing every snap, maybe not his caliber, but just playing every snap, then it might matter a little bit. But he's a platoon guy. So, you guys want to do the schedule?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, 1 second. Hold on. Whoops. You guys see it or no?
I got to click watch.
No.
Now can you? I can see it.
I see
No,
you.
just your screen.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
it's
saying.
your.
We got an endless.
Yep.
It's the
Oh yeah, I see it.
T-ball server.
Okay, I'll do this.
Probably shouldn't have said that out loud.
I'm gonna cut some. I'm gonna cut this. Some of it.
Yeah,
All right, there
I
we
can see
go.
it now.
God damn. That Green Bay's game's gonna go 2 ways.
Really?
A close
Really?
win or a blowout loss.
Breaking news: Kyle thinks there's either going to be a win or a loss.
Well, there could be a
A,
tie.
a close win or a breakout loss.
He
Or
did. He
not
did say
close
that.
win or
I know, I'm just
a big
joshing.
loss.
All right, so we got the schedule pulled up. I put the times into. If it's obviously if it's Monday or Thursday, that means it's
Yeah.
the
Night
night game.
besides
So
Thanksgiving.
I'll go first. Except Thanksgiving. Yep. We'll do a snake style like we did last time. Week 1, we're at Green Bay, 425 kick. I'm gonna go. I can't pick them to lose. I gotta go with the win there.
I'm going to go with the loss.
FTP. Win. Win.
Win.
Week 2, Chicago home
Chicago
against
at
Chicago at
home.
1 o'clock. Kyle's got him for
Ben
a
Johnson's
win.
gonna pee on his freaking leg.
That's right. Ben, you said win.
I did say win.
I'm gonna say win as well. Okay, just a sidebar quick. Tell me if you think this is kind of correct or not. I kind of like playing the first game away and then having the second game home because I feel like you get the juice, like a first game juice for both games.
Yeah,
Like,
that sounds.
like obviously you get the juice for game
Yeah.
one, everybody's back, but then you get that second game, you get that juice because you're back in front of your hometown or your home crowd.
Yeah.
Whereas like if it's the opposite, you only get that juice like once. But anyway, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Feel that.
Week 3,
Although last year
we won both. 2 years ago, we won away, lost home.
we lost the second game of the year last year, but I don't know
No, we
where we
didn't. We only
played
lost
first
two
game.
games last year. The Bills and
Yeah, we
oh
lost
yeah,
against
you're
the
right.
Buccaneers week 2.
Oh yeah, you're right. So maybe I am wrong.
But I
I don't
don't.
know.
But this means yeah, 2 years in a row that's happened. But I just don't know where did they play week 1 last year? At
Home.
Minnesota? No. Was
Home
it home?
against the Rams.
Yeah, against the
Yeah.
Rams. Yeah, that's right. Yep, 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 yep,
OT.
yep.
Yep.
So yeah, they weren't high for it. So
Week 3, Monday night, at Baltimore. I mean, I gotta go with the loss there. Ben,
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the loss as well.
Kyle,
win.
nice. Week 4, home against Cleveland, 1 o'clock.
Win.
Ben,
Win.
I'm gonna say win as well. Maybe we'll get Shadur Sanders. Week 5, um, prime time, 4:25 at Cincinnati. I think I'm gonna say a win, but if somehow we lose this game, I think it's gonna be questions about our defense.
I think
That would happen after the Baltimore game.
No, I think one. If we're 3-1 up till Cincinnati, I think it's like okay. I mean, Baltimore's good, but anyways,
I'm going to do a win, but I
Kyle.
think it's going to be one of those where it's going to
Loss.
be high scoring.
Kyle's going to loss. All right. Week 6, Sunday night football
Sunday night.
at Kansas City.
Loss.
Yeah, loss.
Not saying I don't think they can. Like all these games are winnable
I know.
for them.
Yeah,
It's just
100%. I'm gonna.
Any
you
given
got to
Sunday.
pick a couple losses somewhere
I'll go loss as
in the
well.
NFL. I almost picked Cleveland for a loss and Cincy for a win.
Week 7, home Monday night football against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's pretty good, but I'm still going with the win.
They've come to Detroit 3 years. They've come to Detroit
Yeah.
3 years in a row. And I
No,
think we played them.
Last year we played them.
No, they were home against they've
And it
We
was
played
two.
them
we were
home
away
last.
against them in regular season 2 years ago, but then they came
Oh
to
yeah,
us
yeah,
and
yeah.
played against us in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And then last year it was a home game for us against them. Now we got them home again.
Well, I mean the playoff game's different, but yeah.
Well, I
When you
know, but they've
first,
come to Detroit and played 3 years in a row. That's what I
Mhm.
said.
Guess
I'm gonna
what?
go with the win.
So have the Bears and the Packers.
Oh, I know. It's just a
I
non-division
know
opponent.
it was a joke. What'd you say?
And every joke, there's a hint of truth.
Yep. Kyle, Tampa Bay.
I said win.
Well, we were talking, so it's hard to. Week 8, we have a bye that probably. I wonder if it matches up
That's a
with.
good buy placement. That's
It
a good
is
buy
a
placement.
lot better than previous
Sad.
years.
Played
I'm
last
wondering
year.
if it's the same
Week
weekend as
5 last.
Michigan and Michigan State. Week
Win.
9, 1 o'clock against Minnesota. Kyle,
W.
Ben,
I'll go with the win off the bye.
I think a win as well. Then we got prime time again at Washington, Week 10, 4:25. I'm gonna go with a win. I think it's a revenge game.
I agree. I think that it will be a win as well. Same reasons.
Kyle,
Loss.
the next week,
Win.
Sunday Night Football again at Philadelphia. Kyle,
We're crushing the Eagles.
Ben,
Loss. Eagles are away again.
Not
They're-
like these Lions.
I think I'm gonna say a loss as well.
They didn't play any team like the Lions last year. The full strength Lions.
No, the full strength Lions walk probably. I mean, they walked to the Super Bowl.
That was-
Anything
it
can
would've been
happen
a
in the
good
Super
match,
Bowl,
but
I think we walk to the Super Bowl if we're fully healthy. Week 12, 1 o'clock, home against the New York Giants. That's a win.
Win.
They better win that.
Now we got
Win.
home, Green Bay, Thanksgiving. Kyle, can you wait till I say it?
Win.
Ben,
Give me that drumstick.
what'd you say, Ben?
I'm saying win.
I'm going with a
split
loss.
against Green Bay.
I think they're splitting it as well. Back-to-back Thursday games. We get home against Dallas. That's a
Same
win.
thing I think happened last year too.
Yep. I'm going with the win, Ben.
I'm gonna go with the win as well.
Kyle.
Micah Parsons isn't on Dallas. Win. If Micah Parsons is on Dallas, win.
Okay. 4:25 at the Los Angeles Rams.
I think Stafford will be hurt by this time this year. I'll win.
Ben.
Jared Goff travels back home to LA. Win.
I think it's gonna be a win. All right. Week 16, 4:25. Pittsburgh comes to
Minnesota
town.
game's a Thursday game?
I'm going to win.
Three
This is a
Thursday
tough one.
games?
Bro,
This is a tough
we're
one because
on Pittsburgh right now.
a little callback to the last episode. It'll depend on what record Mike Tomlin has at this time of year. I think we're gonna go with a win.
Kyle.
TJ Watt good enough to beat Detroit. No. Win.
We got a last Thursday night game at Minnesota.
Loss.
Ben.
I was thinking about taking a loss here, but I don't think, from what I've seen so far, that JJ McCarthy and the Minnesota Vikings offense can do enough. So I'm thinking it's a win.
I'm going with the win as well. And then last week, it's at Chicago, Week 18, to be determined time. I'm going with, well, technically almost all these are to be determined because they can flex. I'm actually going with a loss this game. Cold, Jared Goff in the cold. Maybe we're not playing for anything. Well, I think we would be playing for something, but comfortably in the playoffs could be a loss. Ben?
We're going to end the year on a 7-game win streak going into the playoffs with the bye.
When it comes to the last game of the season like this, outdoors, who's going to be the tougher team? Believe it or not, it's the indoor Lions. It's Detroit. They're going to win.
Oops, wrong screen.
How'd Caleb Williams do towards the end of the
Got 12-5, 1, 2,
season
3,
last year in the
4,
cold?
13-4, and 1, 2, 13-4. So
nice, Kyle.
We only all picked them to lose one game, and that was Kansas City. Hopefully, we give them a little bit of. Actually, no. Hopefully, we don't reverse jinx them because then we have a lot of 3 W's. So, but yeah, those are the records. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, a lot of winning again, compared, or not compared, but just like last year.
I do want to put an asterisk on this just because it's all subject to injuries.
No kidding, Ben.
Oh, yeah.
That's the whole point of doing preseason things.
I know.
When we beat Green Bay, I'm gonna clip this and say that you had no confidence in us.
All right.
Thoughts?
Someone's got to put that chip on their shoulder.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm getting excited.
What are we? Are we doing CNN or are we doing the draft?
Whatever you want to do. Well, we did tease the draft. You guys want to do it or not?
We did tease it, so.
Couple big.
What?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. We can try to go quick. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Okay, Kyle, you're up first in this. Kyle, Ryan, Ben is the order. It is.
Of course, I get the one I don't even get to prepare for.
Okay, you want me to go first? It's
no. What is it? I don't want to miss out on my first round pick. 1-1. Oh, just tell me what it is.
Pick a number between 1 and 3.
No, I'm going first. I don't want to miss. I'm not losing my first round for 1-1.
Well, you would get it next. We do it. This one wouldn't count. All right. It's best things about football game days. So it can be anything. Just,
Football or professional, like NFL
appetizers.
Sundays, or
you gotta pick it's gotta be like a little bit more specific. There's a lot of things out there.
Let's just say like hot dips.
Hot dips?
Yeah, like your buffalo chicken dips, your taco.
I would have just picked chicken.
Because what Mike makes, Mike Beckering makes the like hot taco dips. Aunt Sue makes the bean dip or whatever that her dip is, the hot dips.
Yeah.
Spinach artichoke dip.
I would have just went with a specific dip, but yeah.
Yeah, but I'm taking away some of your options.
My pick would be. I'm going to pick it, but I don't really do it. But it's a nice cold, crisp beer. I mean, drinking a beer, watching the game.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Okay.
Ben?
I'm going to go with chicken wings.
Okay. That's why we can't do appetizers. All these are going to be appetizers.
Well, no, I was going to say
Well, you're not up, but
Oh yeah, shit, you're right.
God, Ryan,
I'm
I was
not.
I wanted an
Yeah.
idea. I'm
You're not.
gonna say
I don't know.
tailgating.
I think you got to be.
No,
I think it's too
Okay.
okay. You can
I'll
pick
no
it.
no no.
I don't
tailgating.
know
How is
I'll bring it
tailgating too broad? Like that. That's well.
because there's a lot of
because what
things
Because
like
everything,
you
I guess.
eat.
I guess. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
It's
I
encompassing
think
of so
tailgating
much.
can't be here because I think if Kyle can't pick appetizers, I don't think.
I mean, my thought was just
But no, I do think tailgating is in and of itself. Like just the
like hanging
tailgating.
out with everybody around,
Okay.
going to the game.
Tailgating. I think tailgating is of itself. Like you can still have like the individual stuff within tailgating, but tailgating in and of itself, the whole
Yeah.
experience of tailgating is what Ben's going with.
Okay.
Parking lot tailgating,
Yeah.
not like tailgating at a house per se.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with. I would see like this is. I came up with it. And like I said, I didn't. I also didn't prepare because I feel like the things that are coming to mind aren't great picks. But this one, I am true to myself. That's good house bet. House bet with the boys.
Yeah.
Hanging out.
You want to see these gambling,
No, I want house bets.
placing
Like
bets,
I want house
play,
bets as in
not
like
just placing bets.
no everybody together. Like there's best thing is when everybody's together. You're all hanging out and you have a one bet that everybody roots for. Like when you come, we all
Yeah, I
typically we're
know.
always betting the same thing. It's a lot more fun. Gambling's
So you're saying
fun,
house
but
betting.
yeah,
So if I were to say like watching the game with the boys,
no, I think that's fair. If you want to,
just getting together and watching the game with the boys at a house or something.
I, that's a lot to put on a graphic. Can I just put watching with the boys?
Yeah.
You got another one
I got I got one more after this, right?
after this one.
Correct.
You have two left. Yeah.
Okay. What is the topic again?
Best things about
Best
football
things
game
about
days.
football.
Yelling at the TV.
That's a good one. Is that the best thing though?
I don't know. I think it's funny.
I'm gonna go with
Yeah, some people get a lot of enjoyment out of that, yelling at the
Yeah,
TV
you're
at the
right.
fucking players and coaches. Like,
I'm gonna go with it's kind of similar to tailgating, so you can say this isn't good if you want, but I'm going just the stadium atmosphere. So it's
That's
not necessarily,
completely different.
I
That's
but
completely
don't
different.
but
know.
I'm gonna
How?
what? I'm not talking. I'm talking about the vibe around the place
Yeah,
when you're there.
like when you're in the game,
Yeah.
like when
No,
you're at the game
not
and you
just
just
at the game, just the like when you buy this, not when you're tailgating, but when you're by the
game day
stadium.
vibes. You
Yeah,
just
but
put
it's
game day vibes,
no. I'm gonna put stadium. I took stadium atmosphere.
stadium vibes. Okay,
But I don't know. It's just cool. Like
atmosphere slash vibes.
once you once it's time to pack up the tailgating, it's like go time. Like you just get that little bit of juice going. Like you're like excited. Everybody around you's excited.
Is this just Sunday or Saturdays?
Either day. That's why.
Football.
Yeah.
It could be
I was thinking
Friday
more
for a high school
Saturday. I
game
was
too.
thinking Sundays,
I
like
mean,
professional football
everybody.
game days.
I mean,
Okay,
everyone's the same. They're all the same. You tailgate at
yeah,
pro. I mean, everything. But Ben, you're up.
yeah.
I'm going to say watching your team win.
I don't know. That's not.
All right, never mind.
All right.
Like I get what you're trying to do here, but watching your team, why can't you
Yeah.
just say that?
I don't know about that. Obviously, that's the best thing. I'd rather my team win than do any of this stuff.
Yeah, I know. Like,
No, I'm
yeah,
saying
like
watching your team win. Um,
And he's got two picks.
I know this is gonna take a while.
so we vetoing that one.
I don't.
Like
Sounds
watching
like
your
it.
team win.
Um,
If, I don't know. Why, you don't want to?
I feel
Or
like
you do want to?
I feel like that's a throw out.
Okay.
Because like no shit, Sherlock.
No shit, you like to drink beer and watch football.
Nah,
No,
I
Like
don't.
Ryan
all
doesn't
these,
drink
I
beer.
don't.
Ryan doesn't drink beer.
But I
he
picked
literally
it.
picked it.
Yeah, but he doesn't
I
do
literally
it.
prefaced it by saying I don't do it.
Yeah.
Saturday or Sunday. Well, I don't drink beer in general.
Best. I mean,
You want to
best
pass?
things. No,
I know
I'm
it's
just for
hard.
watching
this
your
is
team.
this is why I need preparation.
I have two picks that I don't think you'd pick both of them, but
I don't have any. Well, I had one. You guys vetoed it.
well, what do you do? What do you do on game day? What do you like to do?
Everything's pretty much been picked.
Dude, there's some like
There's if you think outside the box,
there's one I feel like is obvious.
I don't know what
Okay,
that is.
by you saying that it's obvious does not help my thinking process. So appreciate
Hashtag
it.
not my problem.
Okay, it is one. It's gonna take forever now. Um,
Kyle, you got a CNN topic?
Yeah, I
yeah,
do.
halftime.
The Farmer's Almanac came out for what the winter is going to be like.
What's it gonna be like?
Um, Most of the country is on tap for a cold or very cold winter.
Not good
Kind
for
of
the
like going
indoor
back to an
cats.
old-fashioned winter. Frequent snowstorms in New England this winter. So get ready, East Coast. The Midwest, classic winter wonderland. Impressive snowfall totals in the Northwest, PNW.
That's not ideal.
So if we got a classic winter wonderland, I wonder if that means that we get snowboarding weather this year or not.
Maybe.
But it looks like it's going to be a little bit heavier than the last couple of years because remember
Is
there's
it?
been that
Yeah,
much
but
snow.
that'll depend on if is it snow or is it cold. Because if it's snow, but it's still kind of hot, then it's obviously melts quicker.
Yeah, right. I know. And
Ben,
then I had another.
did you
Do
come
you have
up with
one?
one? No, not. I'm
Ben's come up
talking
with
picks. Did he come up with a pick
I've
yet?
I've come up with two actually.
Okay, what do we got?
So I'm gonna say the crisp fall air.
Okay.
There you go. I just had to bring up the weather.
Yep. Well, I took my headphones out, so I couldn't hear you.
Oh.
Oh,
And then my last
you don't even know what
one.
kind of winter we're gonna get
Mhm.
now.
Nope. Guess who doesn't care? The last one
Should you drive now?
is
You should. You'll be driving
no,
in it. Yeah.
no. You might be vetoing this one, but I was gonna say hate watching your rival.
I think
I like that better than watching your team win.
Okay.
There's just something about hate watching your rival,
No, I agree.
I did that last
whether
year
it's
and did
the
not work
Bears,
out.
Packers, or Minnesota.
There's
or
two picks.
or
I
Michigan.
don't know what I want to do. I kind of already took. No, I didn't really. Since I took beer, I'll go with my one that my one food thing that I like, and I'm just gonna go chili. Nice bowl of
Yeah, good
chili
one.
on football. On once it gets to be the fall, I mean nothing better. Started in mid morning, things ready to rip at halftime or like the end of the first quarter. Nothing beats it. I prefer.
You know what? Nothing beat this when we were growing up, right?
Well, I don't know what you're picking.
Whether it was either like Saturday or Sunday. Like let's say Saturday was college football final. Sunday was Sunday night countdown with Chris Berman and Tim J or I think it was TJ.
College football
But
finals
anyways,
after the game.
college football final
Yeah.
It's the
that was
final.
on at night. That
Yeah.
was on at night with
So what are you
Drake.
picking?
It was not Drake May, but
You're
I'm
talking
I'm picking pregame shows.
so college game day, not college football
Pregame
final.
shows. No, I know. I'm saying like, but like it was always fun to watch like the post game shows after like your team won, and then you got to watch and you got to watch the highlights and everything for it. Then
Mm-hmm.
they go through and then they did the same thing on Sunday Night Countdown with on ESPN. Like I'm talking, I think Mark May, Lou Holtz, and I think it was Reese Davis maybe
Yeah,
did
I
it.
think
Where
so.
it was always funny they did their like little like court showdown thing, and then
Are
one
you
had to be
talking
foreign.
post-game shows or pre-game shows?
Post games when we were growing up, it was
Sunday
always
Night
post games.
Countdown.
Did you
Oh,
pick post or pregame?
Pre-game for this thing because the post-game shows nowadays are like shit. But I'm
Dude,
saying like when we were growing up, they were so good when we were
yeah.
growing up. They're so much better than what they are now.
Yeah,
But
they're
I'm going
always all for
pre-game shows for
clips.
this
Yeah.
for
Kyle's
this
saying I
thing.
like apples, but man, oranges are good.
I get what he's
Yep.
saying, but he just did it, I think, the wrong. He didn't deliver it as good as he could have to make it clear. But I get what he's saying, and I would agree with him. Um, so
I'm picking pre-game shows, but
yes,
if
We
if
got
we
it. We
did
got it.
this when we were younger, I would say post-game shows.
so best things about football game days, the draft. Kyle has hot dips, watching with the boys, yelling at the TV, and pregame shows. Ryan's got beer, house bets, stadium atmosphere, and chili. And Ben's got chicken wings, tailgating, crisp fall air, and hate watching your rival. I think
But
that's
I
pretty
Is
thought,
good.
chili
another
My
couple honorable mentions.
what?
Scrambling to put together a fantasy, like to figure out who your flex is going to be in your fantasy lineup.
mm,
No one cares about your
What,
fantasy
what, what,
team.
what, no, I know, but I'm saying that's what a lot of people do.
I know. My big thing was watching
standard
or like
pick?
multiple games on, like being like
Yeah,
Quad
watching
box.
multiple games.
Nobody said red zone or
I
like
don't.
yeah,
I
but
hate.
I guess
I
it
don't
goes
like
for
red
both
zone.
days. But
But yeah.
yeah,
Um.
watching multiple games at once is clutch.
Yeah.
Quad box.
Probably should have been picked, but whatever. No, not quad box. I'm talking multiple TV. Quad box sucks. I'm talking.
Quad box.
Get your
Multiple
bread up,
TVs.
bro.
Quad box.
Yeah, all you need is you just use a monitor these days.
Yeah, if you have like a Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, Apple TV. Well, you got. I might.
A pl-
Shit,
Yeah,
dude. I might bring my monitor, and my PS5 down. They
yeah.
got YouTube
I
TV
mean,
on that
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah. Maybe
I have
maybe we'll go for
four. I have three different things I think I could put it on.
maybe we'll go on, maybe we'll go live for some games this year if we're all
There we go.
together or
Twitch
something.
TV.
Um, you guys want to do the rest of the CNN stuff quick or just get out of here? It's been a pretty long one.
I have an interesting one. If you guys don't have one,
I know I
I
have
don't have
some.
any.
Okay. First off, congrats to Pennsylvania. They won the Little League Softball World Series. I watched it. College softball, really fun to watch. Little League softball, not fun to watch. They don't hit the ball. I was flipping in between that and the end of the Tigers game yesterday. It was cool, but it was just like college softball is like awesome, but the Little League they just when they, when they hit the bat, the ball or the ball when they hit the ball, the bat like ricochets. It's like they have no power to like hit the ball. It was kind of funny, but the pitchers were dominant. But I'm pretty sure Little League Baseball World Series starts this year, so go give it a watch.
This week.
Or yeah, this week. Kyle, you can go with yours, and
Well,
we'll close
I
it with.
I do have one now. I just came up with it. Congratulations to Florida State University on winning the 2014 national championship game. The one right before the college football playoffs started. I just watched it last night, the fourth quarter, and it was pretty good.
Breaking
I
news:
mean, it was
Florida State
it
won
was.
the 2014 national championship.
I know. But no, I watched the fourth quarter of it last
let me
night, and
put
it's
that
really
as like one of the dumbest things ever said on this podcast, along with like 10 things that I said.
We all have said.
let me speak.
Well, hurry up. We're on time
I was
crunch.
gonna say, and it got me pumped up for football season. I mean, just the way that
So
the game was back then. I don't know. It made me
who's back of the week?
reminiscent
Football.
of the right.
Is that why you're wearing the football jersey
Yeah,
today?
Lions
No, I'm
preview,
wearing
He's
the
pumped up.
Lions jersey for the Lions preview.
and you're pumped up for
Numbnuts,
football.
and
Yeah,
I'm
you're
pumped
pumped
up
up
for
for
football.
football. Geez, that's what I was going at.
Yep.
Dumb nuts.
All right, Kyle. What's your last one?
Nevada Supreme Court ruled in favor of John Gruden to hear his appeal against the NFL. for
Interesting.
wrongfully leaking his emails that led to his firing as a Raiders coach.
Barstow must not be
So
paying
it will
well.
be Gruden v. Roger Goodell in a lawsuit here coming up.
Hopefully Gruden wins. I like Gruden. I mean,
Yeah.
he did say some
It-
questionable things, I think, but
Watching him doing the
Friend of John Morton.
yep.
watching him do the Immaculate Grids is always fun.
Yeah.
Puts good commentary on there. But anyways, that's all.
My last thing is, did you guys see the, I forget, was it Dicker the kicker made the 70-yard field goal in the preseason?
Little.
That was him.
Oh, Cam Little.
That was
Little.
Little.
Yep.
I
Sorry.
was gonna say I didn't think it
Cam
was him.
Little.
I thought it was.
Hit a
That's a monster
70-yarder.
kick.
People are like, "Oh, deserves to be in the record," but dude, it was a preseason game. It's practice. Preseason is practice.
Yeah.
You know, these guys can make 80
We ain't
yards
talking about
in
the game.
practice. Yeah, it's that.
Not a
that-
game.
Not a
Not a game.
practice.
We got rid of the old segment Ryan rant. This would have been a rant because I think it's stupid that people
Yeah.
think it should be recognized as the long. Like, yes, it happened
records
in a
not
sanctioned game, but like, come on, it's not. I don't know.
It's not even a sanctioned game.
I meant it is. It just doesn't count for anything. But
If a quarterback was to throw for 800 yards in a preseason game, should they be in the record book for
no,
most yards in a single game?
no, that guy goes out there knowing a 70-yarder doesn't matter if he misses. Now, if it's tie game with 3
Nuts on the
seconds
line.
left, his heart's beating a lot faster and a lot more on the line. But that's my thing. I mean, it was cool that he made it. Don't get me wrong, but I just the people that said it should be in the record.
Oh yeah,
books,
I love that. I
irritated
think
me.
it's great because he haven't. Well, the longest was 69, right before that, or something 65.
I forget what it might be 67. I don't know if it's gotten to 69.
Either
Might be
way,
67 or 68,
yeah, I know.
but,
Either
yeah.
way, like that's still a boot and a half. So
Yeah, but yeah, that's
doing
all
a
I got.
game, not practice.
Yeah.
If you want to be in the record books,
You guys got
get a
anything
good clip
else?
out of it. No, I'm hungry.
Me too. The Tigers. We'll give a quick update if you didn't know already. If you live under a rock, the Tigers are currently up 1-0 in this top of the second. Riley Green produced. He scored. He got on base and scored. Now that's producing, boys. And with that note, we will see you down the line.
Peace.